What's up guys, welcome to my latest video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get all 4 origins in deepwoken. Now the first 2 you get by spawning in the game, which is pretty easy. So you can spawn at Isle of Vigils, which is right here where I am. You can spawn at Etria, and they have their own things. Isle of Vigils does have Maestro, and you can unbind your weapon from him if you want to. He also has the trainer here. But I don't really like this place that much because I feel like it has less stuff here. It's a little bit more harder to find things, as you gotta go like inside places. So to really use this place, you have to be either like, you could be really good at the game, or this is also a beginner friendly place as there's less people that spawn here, other than the person that just spawned here. But there's less people that spawn here, so you'll probably die less from people camping over here. You spawn at this place over here, and that's the first origin. The second origin is where you spawn at Trial of One. Trial of One is a place where you can level up very quickly. You have to fight a bunch of nerfed enemies, which can be a little hard sometimes. I wouldn't recommend it to beginner players, but it is really good if you want to parry it, if you want to practice parrying, or if you want to practice the mob's movesets. Now, this can be really good for new players also. All you have to do to obtain this is either go to Trial of One and defeat the Thresher, or wipe in anyway. So now the next 2 are very hard, and I'll show you how to get those. So the next one is Voidwalker. Voidwalker is pretty good, as you can go around and you can hunt people down, which you might have seen them before if you played the game a little bit. They have these like black things coming out of them, and what they do is that they're kind of like tied to the Knives of Ilias, if you know what they are. I might be pronouncing them wrong, my bad. But basically what they do is that they hunt people and they get pretty good loot from that. So once you do that, and they kind of just do that, you need to be looking for these ships. And those ships, they'll have this guy in it, and if you killed 5 people, oh, there's a ship right here. But if you killed 5 people, in any way, Chime of Conflict only counts as half a grip. So you have to grip 5 people. You don't have to knock them, you have to kill them. And you can find these places at Etria, or maybe some boss locations like these guys, or Duke. If you go around that Duke area a lot, there might be some people. So what you have to do to attain this is that you have to go over here down to this guy, and then he'll have a second option if he does it, and it will say what's wrong, and then it'll tell you about this contract. And now these guys that are fighting, you need to find a captain's time bubble. So there'll be like a gray bubble that just like pops up out of nowhere, and then once you walk inside and you've talked to him, then he'll give you kind of he'll teleport to you this place if you did it correctly, and then you have to talk to like the leader of the Knives of Ilias. So then when you talk to them, then it will give you the Voidwalker origin. And the good thing about this is that you spawn with armor, you spawn with a little bit of equipment. It's pretty good. That's why I like it. If you kill it, you also can get a ton of PvP score if you want that. So it's pretty good, honestly. It's not my first pick though, because usually I go other origins, but it's probably one of the hardest to get, because you have to grip people, it might be a little annoying, because sometimes the time captain's bubble doesn't spawn for me, so that might be a problem for you. And the next and final origin as of right now is Deepbound, which we have to go to the depths for. And in there you have to talk to this guy Akira. You might have already spotted him before. He's not that hard to find, and he's pretty easy to find. And what's up guys, and welcome to the depths. So now I'm going to be showing you how to get Deepbound which is pretty easy. You can do this when you first go to the depths. It's really easy. All you have to do is maybe just dodge a few monsters. Be careful. You see one spawn right here. So all you're gonna want to do is come right over here. Show you on the map. He always spawns over in this area, over in this little area. See these buildings over here. That's how you know you're close. So you talk to this guy. You just watch them do their thing. So if you go up to them, they'll talk to him. Have little voice lines, not voice lines, but you know what I mean. So they'll talk to him, and then make that little line thing. This is actually pretty cool. I like watching this. Like, I like things like this in deepwoken. Then they're gonna pass the line, and then all that. Okay. So how this works is that if you talk to him, and he'll say, "Do not press 2 unless you have 75 charisma, or it'll kill you." Press 1, and then just keep pressing 1. And it won't like join the divers clan, even though it does say that join the divers. So now all you have to do is go back to Castle Light, which if you don't know where that is, I'll show you right now. You just walk over here, and on the map it will show this thing. So we have to go around here to this bridge. So that's pretty much how you do it. It's pretty easy to get deep bound. All you gotta do is talk to that guy again in Castle Light, and then you can get deep bound. You don't have to join the divers or anything. All you have to do is talk to him. I'm pretty sure you can also unbind your willpower if you talk to him. So he's pretty good. He's a pretty important character. Now the things that deep bound does is that it gives you Call of the Deep, which means if you're out the overworld, if you're in either one of the places, you can use that and it will send you to the depths at Castle Light over here. So what that does is that also in Castle Light, if you die, usually in the depths, if you don't have always, if you die and you don't have deep bound, you cannot enter Castle Light. But with deep bound, you can. Also with deep bound, since you can use Castle Light and you can go in there, if you die, you can also access a bank, an antiquarian, a mystic, and a few other important things also in there. There's also the light hook person that gives you, so you can go down to layer 2, which makes it very easy access for this. Also on this little strip, there's going to be a lot of monsters, so be careful. But also another thing with this is that you get way more XP when you're farming the depths, which can make it also pretty easy to get bell prog if you want to get bells early. So as you can go over here, there's going to be sometimes a lot of enemies. Be careful for mudskipper brutes, mudskipper brood lords, any kind of those things. So if we just go right over here, you can see that there will be Castle Light, and it will be this little area. You can jump up here if you want to be safe. There's someone fighting up here. But once you go in the castle, it will be easy. Also, you have to go down here by a whirlpool. If you die, you cannot go in here and you cannot unlock deep bound. So that will be a problem. So let's just go in here and then over here. A little shortcut, you can take the stairs, but you can also jump up here. This is preferred method for me. And then you see this guy, and then over in the corner, then he'll talk to him. It'll say, we met before, I want you to join the divers. If you already talked to him, if you talk to him before he says that dialogue, he'll give you deep bound, and it will say that you got deep bound. So another thing in Castle Light, you can go through here. I'll show you all the things that you can do. There's some people fighting over there. But as you can see, Antiquarian, Mystic Bank, you can use all these without deep bound. You cannot use them. The only thing that you can use is talk to that guy if you want to join the divers. And you can also use this person, which gives you the light hook to go down to layer 2. So that concludes this video. It was a shorter video than my last one. Hope you enjoyed it. But hope this helped you. And good luck on trying to get deep bound, Voidwalker, any of those. Also be careful for some depth gankers, because they will try to kill you like this person over here. So just be safe when you're playing, going down in the depths. It is a very dangerous place. So I wish you luck on trying to get your origins.